and welcome to this episode of the Comedy Defect podcast. My name is Winter Phonander. I'm a comedian, and this is the first episode of the Comedy Defect, the isolation series. I hope you're all well and everything's going good for you. And I been at home for the last 3 months, and I was just trying to get the hang of all this new technology, just trying to get it wrapped around my head. And now we're finally live, online, streaming to multiple platforms. I hope it's going out well, and hope that people watch it too. Today I've got a comedian on that I met 3 months ago at a gig in the Crown, the Desmond Feely gig, which is, I think it's Jester Laughs, really fun gig. And so I got chatting to him, and he helped me out massively trying to get the tech together for this. And I thought only fitting to get him on, the guy that helped me with the tech, to do the first episode. So we can go straight over to him. I don't know if you saw before, I had a Facebook like. You can go to Facebook, like the Comedy Defect Facebook page. We have a group, the Comedy Defect Facebook group. And we also have a Twitter, which is at Joker_season, and an Instagram, which is at Winter Dominus. If you manage to take all that in, thank you. Go to all those places, follow those. This is episode 74 of the Comedy Defect podcast. And I said at the beginning of making these podcasts, I'm going to do 500 and maybe drop the mic, and that's it, and carry on and leave it from there. But we'll see how this goes. We'll see the live sessions. So here we go. We're going to go straight to the man himself, Darren Griffiths. I think I've totally butchered his name now, but bear with me. Darren, you are on in just a second. Here we go, and we're going to... Boom. You're live, Darren. How are you doing, Darren?
What's up, mate? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Yeah, cannot complain. Cannot complain. Was it... what are you eating there? What are you munching down? Popcorn.
Sweet and salty popcorn.
Oh, man. Do you know, I'm more of a fan of the salty. Oh, sweet and salty. I'm more of a fan of the salty. But I like the cinnamon occasionally as well.
Oh, I've not seen that flavour.
Oh, that's nice. You can get them in, I think, in little bags, and you chuck them in the microwave, and it takes 2 minutes. It's great, unless you got to turn it over, because all they have to burn. But, so man, how are you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Yeah. So what have you been up to?
Well, I'm back from get my breakfast from KFC.
Oh, nice. What was the meal you had?
I had popcorn chicken and a Sprite. It was free as well.
Oh, nice, yeah. Popcorn chicken.
Yeah, it was stressful, but it was free. So,
Yeah.
It was alright.
Why was it stressful?
Because there's women in it.
Yeah.
Can't say. I'm afraid to say certain things now because the world's gone mad, bro.
This is true. I mean, I doubt she'll be watching this. So, I think you might be okay. You might be, you might get a pass.
Women, they're a different breed, aren't they?
Well, mate, this is why we like them.
Yeah, but do we really?
Yeah, it's the unpredictable. It's it's the unpredictableness of the whole thing, isn't it? Really, it's like it's you just don't know what's going to happen next.
Some of their behaviour is wrong.
Okay, yeah. But I think it balances out. I think some of our behaviour is wrong too. I guess.
Don't get me wrong, men aren't innocent because you know what? The thing is, it says it on the tin that a man is going to be a swat.
Yeah.
Most men's men will climb a tree and no matter how high it is and do something stupid, fall out the fucker, or try and climb a wall. Most men will guarantee through their life has done something stupid. It says it on the tin.
Yeah.
Women treat themselves as this perfect little porcelain doll, and it's not true.
No, agreed. But the thing is, men are straightforward, so they'll do something stupid straight away in a moment. But perhaps a woman might wait a year, 2 years, 5, 10 years to bring that up and destroy you with it. That's what might happen. That's what it is, right? There's a time. There's it's gotten out of the way, done, dusted. Yeah.
They're horrible. The story I will tell you, right? And I'm not saying it's all women,
right?
But I'm just lately I seem to be meeting some really, really strange women.
Right.
And I'm 4 for 4 on the strangeness and the amount of time. Right, so the first one is I've met a woman in the park that was twerking and I got a number.
Right.
That's it. So, right, that's a whole other story. Right. But,
was she twerking to a track, or was she just twerking?
I think that was music on.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Yeah.
Right, okay, but see that one? I got that number and I didn't even have to get out of the car.
Yeah.
Then there was another incident where I went out with one of my friends and I ended up in a house. And it turned out it was an escort's house, and I ended up running out the house at 3 o'clock in the morning with my friend's ex-missus.
Yeah.
That was really, really wrong. So, and the police, not my friend, the lad that I know is ex-missus, that ain't me. And then I've just been chatting to an ex from years ago that keeps. She thinks she's too nice, man.
She thinks she's too nice.
She thinks she's too nice. Like, she's got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right? She's supposed to be happy. So why are you phoning me and flirting with me and trying to like? I don't know what your intention is that you think that you're doing, because I don't like you like that. That's why you're an ex.
Yeah. Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, you can do whatever you can stand there. Well, she can stand there, but naked in front of me because I'll probably have to jump on that. But look, I've just not. So half an hour before you've called, I wanted to chill out and watch some fucking TV and that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she phoned me because she says she wants to be friends. You know? So I'm like, all right, then we can be friends. Got no problem with that. So I'm phoning and I'm trying to watch some fucking TV, and I'm like, listen, look, you can talk to what I'm doing. I've got an interview in like half an hour. So look, I've come round and have a coffee with me, or I'll meet you at KFC, we'll have a coffee, or what are you doing? Because you're acting like you want to see me for something. Like, you won't get off. I'm telling you I'm doing something, and you won't go. So I'm saying, right, okay, come and do this. Oh, I can't trust myself around you. Right, so I've gone, right, okay. So I thought we were friends, right? So she's gone, we are friends. I goes, well, let's go and have a coffee then, isn't it? She's gone, well, I don't trust myself around you then. I guess, well, if that's the case then, stop fucking calling me. If you can't be friends, and I'm telling you want to be friends, and you'll say you can't do that, right? The best thing is stop talking to me, innit?
Yeah, of course. That's it.
But no. Do you think she did that with that? Do you think she did that? Did she fuck? I swear it's gone out the window. No, she didn't, bro. I'm like this, bro. So this has been the first 10 minutes of this half an hour. I'm looking at this clock on my phone, and I'm like, right, woman, get off my phone, because I want to watch this thing. I want to chill out.
Yeah.
This is important to me. This is my comedy thing. It's comedy. It's important to me. Get out of the way. You know? Either come and meet me or come round my house. Or don't go away. I can't just be sat around there. I went, right, okay then, Charlie, stop talking to me. Right, she's like, I'm going to go now. But I goes, right, okay, you're going to come and meet me and have a KFC. Yes, I'll meet you. She goes, yes, I'll meet you at KFC. What do you want? And I've gone, wait there. We've gone from now. I'm going to get you a coffee to your boy at my KFC. So I'm not, obviously, I want to tap this in again. It's beautiful. I'm not going to let you know that I want to do that. So if it doesn't happen, it's not a thing. But I'm not going to take it out off the cards. I'm single. I'm not trying. But if it's there, I'm going to take it.
Yeah. No, but like the thing is, like she lured you in with a KFC to like she just basically dangled that KFC in front of you to get you out, right?
No, I dangled the KFC.
Okay.
I don't believe she wants to be friends.
Okay.
But she keeps trying to play this game, so I think some women out there, they like the attention.
Yeah. So
I'm letting you know that I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that off me. So stop playing this game. I'm 41 years old.
Yeah.
I was 24 when I was with you. Like, it's been a long time. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Enough. You've got 3 kids.
That's a lot of responsibility, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, and you're acting like a child.
Right.
So I've got my KFC and everything, and she sat there, right, and I looked at the clock and I goes, I'm going at 1:15, and she's gone, are you really? I went, yeah. She went, we'll see. I went, all right then. I went, see you later. So I had to cancel my KFC with her.
Wow. So, okay, right. So is this... Oh, okay, right. So this is like... So for you, right now, look, do you use any of this in your comedy?
No, this is this is going in there.
Is it going in?
It's going in.
Right. And like so you're like observations on relationships, right? So you so I met you at the Crown at just Jester about 3 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And like, what did you do there? What did you do there? What are you doing? Like, what are you?
That was my introduction to who Griff is. So that's like,
right.
Let people know that I'm not a stereotype. Because my comedy is, I don't like stereotypes.
Yeah.
I don't like stereotypes.
Yeah.
So I want to smash stereotypes out the park.
Okay.
And that was basically it. So I'm like, I dress a certain way because of the way I've lived my life. Right? So it gives a persona, but the persona that they're getting is wrong. I do it because I like it, and I do it because I fit in with the world in my world. If you know what I mean? That's how I fit in. So it is safety. Do you know what I mean? So my mates are like, my mates are mean a lot to me, right? Yeah. So, and we just spend all day taking piss out of each other. That's how we grew up. I'm not gonna wear clothes that I'm gonna get the piss taken out of me.
Go on. What kind of clothes? What kind of clothes? Tell me what you want to wear.
We don't tear like not name brands, like certain things. That's how like, when we were growing up, like you're not gonna catch me walking like I grew up in the era when it was like Nike, Adidas, Reebok. You wouldn't wear Dunlop or Nicks or I'm not walking in there. I don't care. How could them trainers look more? Put them on my feet.
Yeah. That's it. Like, you're not going to show up in a pair of Clarks, like trainers or something like that, right?
No. Straight kickers or rock men. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
And also people, all the black comedians that I've ever watched always go on like, they say certain stuff about black culture and everything, like the kids get beat and everything, but they don't go in on it. And I think we should go in because I taught certain things in black culture. It's a bit fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I taught people it's pathetic. I mean, like, just little things like they just make me laugh when you sit there and watch them. Like they say they're God-fearing folk, right? Not a lot of them really act like that, do they?
Yeah, so you're blowing out the water, yeah? You just go in the opposite direction.
And other people, they say other people can't say it. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck.
Good.
I'll tell them. I love it. It's great.
Great.
And look, the families, and also to take the piss out of my family because, like you said, it's to get people back. And I used to get terrorised by everyone in my family. Oh yeah. So it's a little bit of payback.
Do you have many brothers in that?
Yeah, I've got. Oh, Christ.
That many?
Four. Yeah, that many. 4 from there. 6 brothers.
Right.
And 3 sisters.
Oh, whoa. Okay, are you where are you in this mix?
So I was the test.
You were number 1?
Yeah, I was the test.
Whoa.
So they fucked me and they all get everything that I didn't get.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, you were the prototype, huh? That's great.
Yeah, I was the prototype. They realised they fucked up really early, but they couldn't go back.
Oh, man.
So we're going to have to see it through and see what happens. So, I mean, you know how these scientists are.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So do you draw from your family for comedy then? Is that what it is, or do you just like?
I go on some experiences that we've had, like certain things. Like I'll tell you this because he's never gonna watch it. Right? But there's one incident that's gonna come into my comedy where I crashed my mum's car.
Oh right.
When I was 9 years old, and that wasn't even by driving it. I let the handbrake off in the car park. It was on a hill like that.
Oh right.
And it drove down there.
Oh man. Oh no.
I have to blame my 6-year-old cousin to this day. I haven't admitted it. And I haven't got in trouble for that.
Oh man. Yeah.
She's got everything. She's got everything. As a kid, not certain things. You got everything. Everything.
That's it.
And I didn't get everything. Everything I used to have, I'd have to work for it. Oh, you'd have to work for that.
Yeah.
You do for it, but you just get it. Oh, fuck that.
So.
If I get the beat, you'll get one too.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Was it like, did you
Huh? He was in the car, joint enterprise, mate.
That's it. Share the blame, man. Share the blame. And he's a cousin. He can't get in trouble too much, can he?
That's it. That's what I mean. He's going to get in trouble with my mum, innit?
Yeah,
I mean?
that's
So
true.
we're both getting it.
Yeah, that's true.
And the way it worked out is, she's going to hit me, so she's got to hit him as well. Then she's going to tire her out, isn't she? So I think
true.
it's not going to be that bad.
Yeah. You're on by the second one that gets beat, but you don't know. But she might get warmed up, isn't it?
Beating that's 2 hours was horrible.
Oh no.
It was funny though when I laugh at him like that because he was just sitting there looking at me, tell him the truth. I'm like, Marcus did it.
Oh no. You gotta commit. You gotta commit fully.
Never come out of character.
That's it. Commit fully to the bit. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Was it so like, when did you first start comedy?
I first started comedy when my daughter was nearly 13. She was about 12.
All right.
And she was, because I'm funnier when I'm pissed off.
Yeah, right.
And that's where I get a lot of my material from.
Mm-hmm.
Someone stressing me out, and I'm like, I'm thinking something mad. And then I'd had a stressful day, and then she'd come home and she'd stress me out, and she was like, my mates kept saying to me, you're funny, you are. And I goes, oh yeah, whatever. And then my daughter said to me, why don't you do stand-up comedy, Dad? And I was like that. And then she pissed me off again, and I went, fuck it, I'm going to go and do it. And I went to this, a place in Coventry called the Tin Angel. It's a little venue, it's not really nice and cozy. And it's perfect for comedy, really perfect for comedy. And they do lots of performing arts there. And I went up there on a Sunday and asked, can I come and do comedy? And then I went into a room full of old British people and they absolutely pissed themselves.
Great. Yeah, great, nice. Good first one.
What I said, because I freestyled the whole thing. I just had a few bits that I knew that I wanted to talk about, and then I just did off that and it just went myself. So I was like, oh, okay.
That's great.
It's again.
What was your first joke?
My first joke was, hi, my name's Darren Griffiths. I know I'm 6 foot tall, but I can't play basketball. And if you turn the lights off on a spot, you can still see me. I am a choc ice, and I'm proud of it. That was my first joke. That was my intro. And just like, oh.
Great, man.
I think the best comedians are the comedians who can take the piss out of themselves.
Yeah. Self-deprecating, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
I love it. So what have you been doing, Mr. Winter,
mate,
throughout lockdown?
I've been doing a lot. I've been running. I've been at the moment, I'm trying to avoid going outside, even more so because the pollen count for me, man, it messes me up. All that tree sperm in the air, oh God, I know that it gets in my nose, in my eyes, and it's like, it's no fun, man. I'm just like, so I'm trying to keep the outside air outside because it's just full of stuff that allergies. I get allergies, man. So I'm trying to say, it's like every morning I'm just like, I'm crying, I'm just like sneezing. I look like I've been cutting grass all day because my eyes just like, it looks like I've been smoking weed all day. I've got like my eyes just like kind of, it's like red eyes. My mother always used to say to me, it's like, Winter, have you been smoking weed? It's like, no, it's just because it's the summer and my eyes are all red and like watery and whatever it is, like, So yeah, I'm allergic. I've got allergies. My body is just got anxiety about the air. That's what it is, really.
I've been doing a lot of fishing.
Oh,
Doing
yeah?
a lot of fishing with a lad.
Right. Where'd you go fishing then? Did you go fishing the canal? Where'd you go?
Yeah, I go fishing. I don't like going to fishing because I just think it's too easy. So if I go fishing on the canals or the rivers or little ponds that are like, they're not really fished and that, it was more fun.
Like, okay, fishing in the canal, right? Fishing in the canal. Like, do you actually? I mean, this sounds a silly question. What do you catch? Do you catch like small trout?
That's tench. Catch my mate's called carp on the canal.
Oh yeah, right.
I use it like with comedy. Like it's like so. Like if you go to a fishery, yeah, and it can be a really easy day, and you just pull it out all day, yeah. That to me is too easy.
Yeah, right.
So if you go to the canal, you can sometimes like sit on a stretch of canal, and it look perfect. You can sit there for 3 days and not catch a thing.
Right.
So when you have a bad night at a gig, it don't make you not want to do it, does it?
No.
It makes you like you sit there and think, oh, okay, is that how you're gonna be then? Oh, then watch next time.
Yeah, next time. It's always next time.
I prefer the bad nights to the good nights because it gives me that drive. And I'm like, yeah, see when I come back here next time, I'm destroying all of you.
Yeah.
You just feel like, I'm going to destroy you with laughter. Like, you can take the piss out of you, but I'm going to destroy you with laughter. Okay. So, I mean, and it's the same with the canal. So, I've just done a week fishing on the canal, and I've caught 4 fish. That's bad.
Yeah, but in fairness, that's not too bad. You could live on that, couldn't you? You know, if you were really struggling, you'd be like, I've caught 4 fish. That's nearly 1 a day. You know what I mean? That's not so bad. Get a loaf of bread. It's sorted. Look, Jesus fed the Jesus fed. I don't know. I'm thinking about Jesus. That's nearly 5 fishes. He fed 5,000 people on 5 fishes and like 5 loaves of bread, right? You got 4 fishes, and I don't know if you got a loaf of bread. Maybe you got a loaf of bread at home. I don't know. I'm not sure. But
that's sweet corn.
You got sweet corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make a curry. You can make a decent curry out of that. That could last you the whole week. But did you eat the fish?
No, you put it back.
Oh, do you? Oh, right. I would have eaten them, man. It's like, but you got all that effort. How do you not know that you caught the same fish 4 times?
Because you put it in the keep net till the end.
Okay, right, okay. Now I got you. Right.
Come on, yeah.
So, right. So these fish, right? So you don't need a license to fish on the canal, do you?
Yeah, you need a license to fish the canal.
Oh, do you? Oh.
It's only 30 quid.
Oh, right. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah. It's a year.
Yeah. You don't need a license to sea fish.
Well, that's good.
You keep them.
Was it okay? But have you ever had anyone come up to you and ask you for your license?
Yeah, once.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, once.
Yeah.
Like 20 years.
Are they dressed like a traffic warden?
No, they look like, you know when you see the park wardens, like,
Yeah.
Have you got an empty park in Hemel Hempstead?
Got a park. Yeah, they got they got park wardens, like they got high vis.
Yeah, it's got Dorling Green.
Oh yeah, got you. Right. So you see him coming at least anyway. It's not like a big shock that they go, like a just guy.
You're fucked if you want to fish and you ain't got one because you ain't going nowhere because it's only one way in and one way out.
Yeah, that's right. And it's like about grand, isn't it? It's like if the fine.
It's £1,000 fine, and they can take your equipment off you.
Oh man, that's a big fine for like having like 4 fish, isn't it?
Especially when you think about if they take your equipment as some of the fishing equipment, you can spend up to £3.5 grand, £4 grand.
Ooh, I tell you what,
it's cost you £5 grand.
I mean, now I know why fish and chips has gotten so expensive. So like, okay, right. I'll tell you, we talked a bit before we started, but like, so actually, like, you have like gigs and stuff. You talked about the bad gigs and stuff, and that your first gig, but you've been to gigs when some people have said some stupid things to you, and like you kind of gone, oh, why did you say that to me? What are you possibly thinking when like you said? I'll tell you mine. Mine was like I was at a gig and I was like, I saw a comedian who was headlining. I was doing a middle spot, went really well, had a really good time. I said to the guy, I said, hey man, it's good to see you. Oh, you're gonna love these guys. They're really fun. I hope you You know, have a good time. You know, they're really good fun. And then the guy said to me, looked me in the eye, thoroughly pissed off with what I just said, and said to me, "Oh, so you've softened them up for me, have you?" And I was like, "Whoa, dude!" I was like, I'm just trying to say, like, you know, have a good gig, man. I was like, you know, and I was very just normal, just smiley, but you know, kind of just showed him that I was kind of going, I was just being nice. It wasn't any of that backhanded compliment stuff. So, have you got any stories like that?
I've got one from when a uni student in my hometown. And bearing in mind, I live in Coventry, the city of culture. Right? So diversity is in the title. Do you know what I mean? Right? Diversity appreciation is in the title. So yeah, I just did a gig. I think it's called the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a lovely room. That's a lovely room. That is.
It is a nice room, isn't it? So I was in there doing a gig in there, and I think my cousin and my mate had come to see me as well. First time my family never come to watch me as well, you know. So it was quite an important gig.
Yeah, yeah.
I was there, you know what I mean? I just wanted to rub it in and show him that like I could do what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Just to let him know that I'm doing well. Yeah. So I did well on stage. I actually did really well, and I did that well that I was doing well with a young lady downstairs. And at the end of the gig, so I'm chatting to this girl downstairs, and a friend said, "Do you want to come outside for a fag?" I went, "Yeah, what's that?" So I've gone outside for a fag, and then she's gone to me. I don't think you should have said that. I went, said what? I don't think she's talking about something I said downstairs, and I had a couple of beers, so I don't know what the fuck I've said. No, so I'm like, what? She goes, "Oh, upstairs." She goes, "What then?" She goes, "I don't think you should call yourself a choc." Bearing in mind, Winter, this girl is paler than mayonnaise. Yeah. Right? So you're not even on my. I don't understand why you're commenting. You can. Anybody can. But like, I don't understand what you are. Yeah. Right? Get that. Right? This is going to make me feel uncomfortable. So now I've had to sit down because I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this bombshell. And she's gone, you made me feel like, made me feel guilty about my white privilege. Right. And I've just gone, and I've literally done that. And looked at her like, is that even a freaking thing? Yeah. And I had to walk inside and just drown my sorrows in a couple of tequila slammers. I mean, she's getting offended. She's getting offended for someone that isn't even there when it's a thing about you, isn't it? That's what it is, huh? Yeah, I'm talking about me. I could understand if I was saying that every black person out there is a choc. I'm not talking about me. And that goes on my reflects on how on my upbringing. Yeah. So I lived in an area that was like a middle class white area. That's where I grew up. Right. Like we had a cleaner, mate. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Smashing it. You're the cleaner. My family is. Like, I've got an Uncle Phil, right, and he has got a spoiled son called Harvey, and he just looked like the Uncle Phil out the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because he's got a bald head on his fat. Right. Okay. So I know that like you didn't start in comedy. You were into performance already, right? You were like you had your own record label, didn't you? Yeah. So tell me about that. Well, this is so like, were you like Jazzy Jeff or were you like the Fresh Prince? I tried to be Jay-Z. All right. Yeah. I tried to be Jay-Z, but it didn't work. Like, we had one good video that got 208,000 views on it, but nothing after that. It was more fun. You know what? I got to travel the UK and take artists to perform. Oh, man. Oh. I'm losing you. Hang on, I'm losing you. Hang on. Sorry, somebody's trying to ring me. Oh, did they? Okay. All right, go on. Keep going. So you're saying you travelled the UK, got with other artists performing with them? Yeah, to get them gigs. It was alright. It was good money on it, mate. Like, you get them to come and perform, and they go and do like a little. It's almost as good as comedy. Yeah, almost as good as comedy. Yeah, it's just not. Right. What do you say? What do you say that? Because I think there's massive parallels between hip hop and comedy.
You know, I think like, you know, it's, you gotta have your lines, you gotta riff, you gotta be connected to the audience, you gotta feel the energy from the audience and adjust to it as you go. So, um, what do you what do you feel like? So, what do you think it's lacking? Hip hop. Is that you did hip hop, right? You were just were you rapping?
Yeah, hip hop, all UK urban music. So hip hop, drum and bass, grime, garage.
Right.
So we did for that.
Okay.
So,
And
at the end of it, like, the business partners fell out. We fell out. Things just didn't work out the way they were supposed to work out. So I just went, you know what, sorry, can't be asked. And then I became a single father, and looked after my daughter. My daughter lived with me for like 4 or 5 years.
yeah, right.
And then she's gone back to her mum's now, thank God.
Right. But like, you're just doing a dad. You just gotta be a dad in it. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Look after the family.
So then the music, it's the parallels in, like, you know when you go on stage, like, and like, you've got that mic. Like, there's no feeling like it, is there?
No. No.
Like, so the boost comes from, so with comedy, as long as you're on stage, there doesn't really have to be that many people there. As long as you're on stage and it's, you have a good night, delivering your set, and it goes well, you've had a good night, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's completely different music. The energy comes from the amount of people that are there. So like, we started off and we were just doing, like, you have little open mic things, just the same as this, as comedy, and then you start networking and connecting with other people, and then I ended up performing on stage, the Warwick Arts Centre. I performed on that stage, and that was full. I don't even know how many people it holds. There's a lot of people in there.
Great. Great.
Then the best one though is a nightclub.
Yeah.
The nightclub's packed. It's got like 1,500 people in there, and you just standing, got lights on.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Great.
They've got security walking you in. That's even weirder.
Yeah.
They have to walk you from your car to the thing here, then back in there, and then you have to sit. The only part that isn't nice is backstage. Backstage is horrible.
Is that why? Is that why? Why? What was it? Was it something wrong with the green room or something? Like, what is it? What is it?
Depending on the promoter, it depending on how nice the room is. So if the promoter's a prick, you ain't getting shit.
Well, yeah, but that can be any comedy gig as well, right? That's it. You go to some comedy gigs, you're like, okay, you know, sometimes you just get like, you can get paid, you can get a beer, you can get as much beer as you want, which is really an odd one, isn't it? It's like you can have as much beer as you want, but you can't get paid. Okay, well, the beer's expensive, so like, yeah. So how is this working out? You know, that's it. Someone's getting paid here. Someone is getting paid, not me. If you could afford to give me lots and lots of beer, but thank you for the opportunity, but for fuck's sake, pay me next time. You know? But yeah.
Some promoters are horrible, man. They'll stick you in a room and it's a storage room and that. Do you know what I mean? And they'll just talk fucking £5,500 on the fucking door, like, mate, you're taking the piss.
That's it, man.
So
That's it.
I know you're paying me that, mate, but come on, where's the drinks, man? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true. That's true. So where was the last gig you did then? Was that the Warwick Art Centre, or was the last one you did?
The last big gig that I did was I can't remember what it was, the Icon club chain.
Yeah.
So that was the last gig that we did.
Right. Do they have Icon? Did Club Icon have venues in Ireland as well?
No, but I know they've got Club Icon goes through the UK.
Right. Okay. Because there was a Club Icon. Because I used to live in a place called Mallow, which is like basically 70 miles away from where I used to live in Skibbereen, right? And it was it's a Club Icon. It was a rough old spot, like it really was. But I don't.
For me, like, you know, when I started doing music, I stopped going out.
Oh, so, yeah.
I used to go out. I used to go to Club Icon, and when I went back in there, they all just like zombies now. There's, oh my god, these sniffed up there.
Yeah. That was it.
I've got no problem with people who want to take drugs, bro. Crack on and do it. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't even know what music was playing, right? That was it. It's like, play that.
Walking around, like, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a cartoon. How old are you, Winter?
I am. I'm getting close to 40 now. I'm getting close to 40.
Remember the cartoon? Do you remember a cartoon called Galaxy Hall?
Vaguely.
You have to YouTube.
Okay.
When we finish, right?
Yeah.
And there's an episode within that, right, where they go to this planet, right, and they're all dropped up on this thing. That's what the people in Icon look like on my last set.
It's like,
It's got this space. I'm walking around, and I've got these. Some of these lads are young.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? They're young. They're not even 18. Legally, they should be in there, but because they're performing, they're allowed to be in there.
Right.
And I'm like, he goes, oh, can we go to the bar and get a drink? And I've gone, yeah, all right then. So I sent my business partner, and he was younger than me, and I've gone, and he's gone to walk out, and he's turned back round, and he's gone, what's wrong with them?
Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
Yeah. Just like,
look up. They're just
not there.
She's even up there. He goes, oh, you're going out there, man.
Yeah. That's it.
I've had to take them out. And I goes, well, come on then. And like, you've got people trying to trick you and everything, and I'm like that. Look. No. Security's not here. Nobody out. We're going to have to wait for security. But the first thing, and that's the thing with artists, they're the most arrogant, spoiled little.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why.
Because
they'll be phoning you at 2 o'clock in the morning and waking you up and you're in bed with your missus. And you've got to talk to them because they're your bread and butter. You have to talk to them.
Yeah.
Missus don't understand that. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
This is like getting the kids to school.
That's it.
You've got this kid, and they're not even calling you about music. They're calling you about their relationships. Like, bro.
Yeah.
It's what you phoning me for?
Totally.
When you're an angel, when you've gone through this, you got a kid and you got a house, you got
No. That's it. I'm here for the music.
No, what? I can't do this.
That's it.
They're doing everything. Literally, and they just pretty much one. The whole label talks.
Yeah.
They're all doing it now.
Oh man. Yeah.
And we had 5 acts, and one group had 6 artists in it, and another group had 3 artists in it. So you imagine them calling you 24/7.
Oh. Yeah, it's like you're working as Samaritans or something, isn't it? It's like, oh, I know. You become like were they all younger than you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it, isn't it? You're the dad. You're the dad of the group, right? It's like, okay, sure, I'll fix your every bit of problems. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, who's next? Like Dr. Phil of the.
Because they all come from different walks of society. Because we tried to cover the whole spectrum. So we had a bride group. We had a club hip hop guy. We had what's it called? A lyrical hip hop guy. We had the ghetto hip hop group, and then we had the kiddie group.
Right.
And you just thought, oh my god, no what?
Yeah, totally. I've got my own kids. It's good. I've got my own kids. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Talk to you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you got family. I'm not your family, but like, because it's basically, but it's like improv, isn't it? You're on stage together, right?
Yeah.
So you're all.
Each group was a separate entity.
Okay, right.
So but we went out there as a unit.
Oh, unit. Got you. Right.
Provide a show, and literally we're covering everything.
Yeah. And so what?
500 to £1,000 for each show.
So what did you? What part did you do? What apart from you were managing them, right? But you got up.
I was the label and was part of one group because the group started it.
Yeah.
Just went. I ain't really got to do anything no more. Just sit back and watch this.
Oh yeah, you just like were in the background. You were on the stage as well with it.
I wanted to be like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I've done so. It's all about connections. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mark Ronson. You know the artist Mark Ronson.
No.
So, you never heard of the artist Mark Ronson?
Mark Robson.
No, Ronson.
I don't think so.
House.
Right. Which one?
He's a big artist, a big producer.
Okay.
So I've worked with people that I've worked with his label.
Yeah.
I've worked with the BBC. What else? I've worked with a couple of artists from America.
Yeah.
So like, it's all about the connection.
Mate, so you've got the system nailed down then with the comedy thing. It's like, right, make friends, make better friends, keep on the.
I already know what I got to do. Already
Yeah.
know.
Good.
I joined the comedy course. I've joined the comedy course, yeah.
Right.
I'm not perfect. I don't know.
Who's perfect, mate? Go on.
My material isn't bang on yet. I need tweaking. So I don't know how to do this. It's new to me. I can write bars. That's not hard. Writing comedy, talking about my life is it's different. So,
yeah, you got to just try. You got to get the system. Got to get the.
I know it's all about talking and meeting people.
Yeah.
And the thing that stopped us getting so far is you didn't do a certain thing. You've got, whereas in comedy, you can't be stuck in one area.
That's right.
For it to work, you've got to go. You've got to move. You've got to put miles on your car.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you gotta have one car at least blow up on you. You gotta just have one, yeah.
I've had that.
Yeah.
But it did blow up. You got hit by. You got somebody ripped it off.
Oh.
Smashed into its parts.
That's it.
But it was all because the courtesy car was a Ford Cougar ST line.
Oh, nice.
I had it for it was great.
Oh, brilliant.
I put 7,000 miles on that.
I bet they were happy when you got that back. When they got.
It had 459 miles when they gave it me. Yeah?
Whoa.
And I said to him, "This is going to be near double figures when you get it back." And he's like, "Really? I'm a comedian now. I do stand-up comedy. I don't perform all over the UK."
Oh no. Oh no.
And I travelled in style.
Funny.
Great, lovely car.
Mate. Oh. So, I was gonna say, yeah. So, like, you're okay, so you've done that, and then like you stopped doing that, and then now you're doing the comedy course. So, what about the comedy course then? What did you enjoy the course? Are you still doing it?
I'm still doing it, but he's telling me stuff that I'm already doing.
Ah, okay, that's good though. That's good, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with.
It's made me happier because now I believe I'm going in the right way.
Yeah, you're confident with it. Yeah, you get more confident. You're setting the foundations, man. That's what it is, isn't it? That's good. That's good. That's what it's about. You know, you gotta just try and kind of build up from the bottom. And that's what it is. It's like you gotta. Otherwise, you just keep driving into the wall every time. You go, well, I can't. Hopefully, you can steer around the wall, or just like brake just before, because you're always gonna hit a wall for those bad gigs. Sometimes you don't have the tools to play that particular room or whatever it is, isn't it? So, but yeah, that's good, man. So, like, do you think what's the best thing he's taught you so far in this course?
It's taught me to. You know what thing I did take from it?
Yeah.
It's taught me to break down the joke.
Yeah. Okay.
My comedies, I tell a story.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can sound like waffle.
Right.
So it's taught me. So I started off with a scenario that was half a page A4.
Yeah.
I've now broken it down to a paragraph.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and break it down again and see if I can get it down even better and to make it smaller.
Yeah, yeah. Condensing it,
paragraph is about a minute.
editing it, and just sort of like cutting it up. And yeah, man, it takes because that's it. You think, oh, this is a great story with my mates in the pub and whatever it is, or like out with my friends at home, whatever. And then you kind of go, oh, this is an anecdote rather than actual in joke form yet, isn't it? It's not quite calibrated, but it only takes a few tweaks, man, to get it right. There's a lot of really good storytellers out there. There's a really good Irish storyteller called Chris Kent. He's brilliant. He's been on this podcast. He's very, very good. But he tells his stories just slowly, just eases everyone in, like, and just like, and he puts on it. His accent is a real thick Cork accent. He's like, sure, like I was there, like that, and it's like, oh, the whole thing is just a beautiful creation. It's just, and the story just leads you into the next thing. But there's jokes all along the way, but it just takes a little bit of finessing, like, because otherwise, you go from it's all, because all jokes are stories. They're all mini stories, like one-liners are mini stories, a whole lot. But yeah, so how long you got left on the course?
I don't know. So he keeps going. He says level 1 at the minute. He's got another group that he's doing to talk about how to get gigs.
Yeah.
But he's rude. Like, I'm sending him messages.
Yeah.
He's not replying.
Man.
He's not replying. He's rude.
Yeah.
The thing is, I won't say anything because I don't like to cause drama.
Right.
It's,
Like, how many other people are in the group?
um,
How many other people are in the group? Are there many, loads?
it's 20 of us.
Oh, yeah.
20.
Oh, come on. That's not that many to keep on top of. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
and how much was the course?
3.
Oh, that's all right then. It's free, isn't it?
What are we doing, bro, innit? I'll just keep reading what you're doing and take stuff from that. You
Yeah.
don't talk to me, you don't talk to me, man.
Yeah, true. That's fair. Was it? Yeah, I guess so. You got to keep your skills brushed up, man. Especially in the lockdown, man. It's kind of getting hard. You're like kind of writing the jokes. You're like, okay, well, I think this works. This is. Do you know, I'll tell you this, right? I mean, the rhythm of hip hop and like and rap and stuff is totally different to comedy, though. You know, so I did a hip hop improv course about just before lockdown. And I was like, oh man, I'm loving this, man. This is great. This is, and I was like, you know, just kind of riffing with stuff in my room and that. And it's just like, you know, just kind of putting a track on, and I like, you know, I chat over it, like, and then I was like, went to do a gig, and man, my timing was all over the shop, man. I was just like, because I was like, oh no, I'm like, this is because you're just trying to keep that rhythm going and whatever it is, and that's like, no. So I was like, I had to relearn. No, it goes da 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 da, and then break up the rhythm, and I was like, oh, it's all over the shop. So yeah, I mean, there are similarities, but don't stick to one branch of I guess art, if you like. It doesn't, one size doesn't fit all, right?
There's so many different, but that's the thing with the new hip hop. See, the old hip hop,
Mm.
you could choose different styles,
Mm.
like East Coast, West Coast, down south, Canadian, European, British. None of it all just sounds the same.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's just not. It's not. You can put on a hip hop song when I was listening to it, and you'd know which production house it would come out of.
Yeah. So
Cut down now.
so like I was gonna say, so like you've done that. Now, what's your greatest? All right, what's your greatest achievement in comedy up to date?
I performed in front of 350 people.
Great. Where was that?
HMP Oakwood.
Oh, nice. And you loved it. You were smashing it. It was just so fun, right?
Oh, that was the most nerve-wracking, and it turned out to be the best gig.
I'll bet.
I literally went on there and literally just slated my own culture, and they loved it. Absolutely loved it. And that's where I tested it. That's where I knew what material to use.
Yeah.
Like that. You know what? If I could make them laugh at it, and these people don't want to laugh, because some of these people ain't never going home. But they were laughing.
Right. And like your thing is though, I find this, you know, when you like have a small room, it's kind of, you know, you're trying to create that energy of being in a big room to give them something like experience. You're trying to give them all the energy. When you've got like 350 people, you kind of like Mario, don't you? You like eat the mushroom. You're like and you just level up, right? Like, oh, here we go. The energy is just you're there. You're already there in that spot in the pocket, you know.
Yeah, but I also think, you know, me and my friend were talking about this the other day. That I think sometimes an MC can kill the room.
Yeah. So, absolutely.
So I find the MCs. This might destroy my career.
Come on.
I find that the MCs in London are at a higher caliber than the ones that I've seen anywhere else in the UK so far. So, and I'm not saying that all of them have been bad, but so far the London MCs, every time I go and perform in London, there's this mad energy in the room. Anywhere around London, like St Albans, there's energy in the room. So all them boroughs, but when I've gone north a little bit, like to where around my region, it's a completely different feel. So when I go London, kind of helps you before you've even got on the stage, because there's always energy in the room.
Yeah.
Fine. I find every gig I've only ever had 2 bad gigs in London where I've been, and that's not been down to the audience. That's been down to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never had a bad experience in London down to the audience not feeling it.
Oh man.
To me.
Yeah, like an MC can make or break a room. You know, that's it. It's like, you know, they represent the night. They have to get them audience feeling that they're comfortable, rather than it being a battle. You don't want it to be a them against us, or like, or sort of like an attitude of, well, these guys, you know, they're the only comedians we could get up here. It's gonna be shit. Like like sometimes you see MCs and they're just so downtrodden. It's like, dude, I understand what you're doing, but you are not the right energy to try and make everyone look forward to something, an occasion of some kind. You know, you're a reverse hype man. You're like making everyone feel worse, and like just going, yeah, you're right. We're already feeling shit. Let's just, you know, this is going to be average at least, or bring us up to a 0. Do you know that's what that can happen? I've seen that a lot as well. But that's just a bad MC, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that can happen an awful lot. Yeah, it's true. And they set it up. Sometimes the audiences, sometimes an MC will set it up so it will be a battle because they want to. Maybe sometimes some MCs run a lot of gigs and they're bitter with their own career and they're just kind of going, oh man, this is, I'm not going to let these people I've had this even in London. I've had this at one gig. I'm not going to say the name, but it's like there was a gig where it was made deliberately difficult for you to do well at all, and like just it was ridiculous. It was such a ridiculous gig anyway. It wasn't really a gig, but it was just like it felt like that anyway. And it was like the MC makes it hard to prove to themselves that you're not going to do well as well, so you might as well just accept your fate. This is my castle that is mine, and you come into this and you will be, you know, your ego will be beheaded at the door. Do you know what I mean? That's what I find it is sometimes. It's a shame that those gigs exist, but they do, and sometimes there are a lot of those gigs.
So it's just like, you just sit there, you know when you walk in there,
yeah,
and you sit there and you look at and you're like, yeah, you start yourself up for it,
yeah,
especially when you've travelled for it, and you've got so what for the local communities because you kind of know what certain people are like. But when you're coming from out of town, and most of my kids are coming from out of town, and you get there, and it's like talking to frigging a crown judge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight, lads. It's just going to be just like that. Yeah, this is going to be shit.
Next witness. Yeah, but yeah.
I know what I do. You see them ones? I just go at the audience then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like, you know, just not at all with things, but like I'm going to make you enjoy yourself. I'm gonna, you know, you're going to have to participate.
Yeah, you're going to have to join in.
The audiences need to realise it's a 70-30.
That's right.
Partnership.
That's right. They're part of it.
I'm not being funny. If your boyfriend shit your bed, it's not my fault. Don't take it out on me. Right? I'm here to make you have a laugh. So, we can joke about that. Is that what the problem is?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but I totally I get that as well. You're right. It's 70-30. You're right. You're right. They need to want to have a good time as well. And the first person to make them feel that or make them relax to be receptive to the comedian is the MC. They need to be ready, and the room needs to be right, needs to be comfortable. They need to be all facing the correct way, you know, which sounds basic, but it's so many times you've been to gigs and there's like, they're sitting side on and they're just like, oh great, well this is, they're kind of like, you know, looking at you the sideways like that, and it's just like, how is that going to work? That's not going to work. You know, because they're always, because if they're sitting to your side on, and they're not directly faced at you, they could just talk to the person next to them and just be like, oh yeah, you know, you having a good time? Yeah. Oh, then they're looking back. Oh, then there's comedy back there. So, you know what I mean? It's so weird. It's such a weird thing. But like, okay, so for you then, right? For you now, Griff, what do you see yourself as, comedian-wise? Like, what would you like? You know, as a what would you model yourself on? Is it like a trade of some kind? What do you see yourself like? You know, like
chef. That's the job. That's what I do on the day because I love food.
Chef, right?
Yeah, chef. Yeah,
great.
I'm the person that I'm a grafter.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of hard work. I like hard work. I don't like shit that's easy. I believe if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. I don't like to compare myself to other comedians because I don't see anybody doing my style. I don't see anybody doing what I'm doing because people take piss out of black comedians take piss out of black culture, but not the way that I'm going at it. I don't believe anyway. I keep being told by promoters and other comedians that my material is unique and my style is unique. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't see it as like that because I like Kevin Hart, I like Chris Rock, I like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's the comedian that got me interested in comedy and about making people laugh. But I just like making people laugh. It's just that's it. I feel if I haven't made you laugh, I've failed. So I've done something wrong. So I need to rectify that.
Yeah, great. Grafter. So always changing, always trying to learn from the last gig. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. That's good. That's good. So what's the aim? What's the mission, man? What you're making people laugh, but what's the next step?
The dream is obviously to get on the Apollo and to be like a recognised comedian, but I'll settle for to be able to be a comedian and be my job.
Great.
That's I'll settle for that. Anything below that, I'm not accepting.
Great.
Like,
That's it.
At least I'll accept it. This is going to be a job.
That's good, man.
I believe I'm good enough for that.
That's it. A purist. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
It just takes. I don't believe if you want to do something, go and do it. Isn't it?
Got to be positive about it, man. That's it. You got a long time dead, innit? Got to go for it, man. Yeah. That's cool.
It's only hard if you make it hard.
That's true. That's true. Well, okay. I'm gonna ask you this, right? So, I mean, this question could probably come at you through like what you do for like to try and help you get through the lockdown, and also like for the bad gigs. What do you do? What do you do when you how do you like decompress? How do you get rid of it? I just go right. Okay, didn't smash it there. We all get a bit sad. What do you do to get rid of that? Huh?
Think about it.
You don't think about it.
What?
Oh, fair play. You just yeah, it's just a gig. Fine, move on.
You know what? Because you know you've done bad.
Right.
You already know you've done bad, right? So you know what you've done wrong. If you know you've done bad, you know you've done wrong. You know what you've done wrong. Because you know what you've done wrong. So you know what you've done. So you already know what you've got to do next time. It's the good gigs that you need to work on.
Yeah.
Because you know this is my philosophy. So you've had a good gig, right? So you've got there, it's like you've had a few laughs. What's your definition of a good gig?
Yeah.
So my definition of a good smashing a gig to me is the crowd standing up and giving you a standing ovation and applauding. I'm like, yeah. And the promoter saying, rare. That's the definition of smashing it. Well,
yeah.
But when you've had a good gig, that hasn't happened, has it?
That's true.
What have I got to do to get to that? That's what I work on.
Yeah.
Because I've not had a standing ovation, but I've seen that happen for comedians. And I'm like, yeah. So that means they're smashing it, doesn't it?
What comedian have you seen that for?
I've seen it for more pro comedians, but I've seen it for the lad was hilarious. I swear to God, the lad was his name's Isaac something. Hilarious.
Oh yeah.
He's hilarious. And you know what? Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And I didn't stand up on purpose because it was that hilarious. But people like I even just stood there. I was like, your whole delivery, your content, everything. He smashed it.
Great.
He smashed it, mate. Fair play to him.
Great.
And he's only, and it's just the way it was like that, right? Okay. But that's to me is work on the good gigs. The bad gigs, you wouldn't know what you've done wrong, so you're going to change it anyway. Because you ain't going to want to go and do that again.
All right.
So then next time you go, you'll be like that. Well, you already know what you've done, so you'll be like that. Well, I won't be doing that again. And boom. Right.
So you're working on it, just basically getting the applause breaks and the standing ovation. Do you want roses as well? You know what? I like that. No, it's good, man. You think big about it, man. Think big. That's it. Don't just be like, have a good gig. Like, get them to their feet, man. That's it. You keep drilling it, keep getting it right, keep tweaking it, that's good. I like that. That's good. It's a good mentality to have.
When people will laugh and they will smile because of a situation and an environment that they're in.
Yeah. That's
Do you know
true.
what I mean? People's environments and everything affect everything. So you've got to look at it like that. So it's like, okay. So if I've smashed it, then you're gonna get to your feet and you're gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you've had to do.
That's right. That's right. So, do you know when your next gig is?
I don't. Hopefully October.
Right. Okay. It's it. I see some gigs booking for October. Yeah, I see people booking some gigs for October right now. But yeah, man, we'll see how we go in it. Was it so? What's the three things you've got through the lockdown? You've got three things that have helped you get through the lockdown.
Okay. Netflix, Amazon.
Yeah.
I've got to tell you, you know what? I've got to tell you that's up to them, mate. They're keeping it coming, they're keeping the content.
Smashing it.
Sometimes I've been slack, but mate, yeah, they've been all right. Being a chef, because you know what? Cooking takes some time.
Yeah. And
I spend loads of time cooking and coming up with new recipes.
Yeah.
And what else? You know what? Going and sitting down by the canal.
Yeah.
Fishing. Hours walking for your hour exercise.
Yeah.
I'd drive to the canal down the road. Oh, for God's sake.
Gotcha. Still there.
Yeah, I'd drive to the canal down the road from my house, and I'd just sit there for about 45 minutes, and it helped me, and I just started writing more material.
Nice. Good, man. See, it's meditation, like meditation, really, isn't it? It's like focused on it. That's good. That's good, man. Well, Griff, look, I tell you, so next gig is in October. Where can we find you?
Right, you can find me on Facebook, and what is my Facebook? I don't even know what it is.
Don't worry.
I've got my Facebook page, which is Darren Choc Griffiths.
Nice.
Right, there's not a lot of content on there. I am going to be doing it on Slack. I'm running Black People's Time and everything takes long. What else? I'm on Instagram, and that's SBF Iiwii, and it stands for Single Black Father. It is what it is.
Great.
And I think that's about it.
All right. Dude, it's been a pleasure talking to you, man. And I hope the rest of the lockdown goes well. And I'll speak to you soon.
Where I can see this.
Say again?
Send me the link to where I can see this.
I'll
share it with everyone.
Definitely, mate. Definitely will do. Speak to you soon, Griff. Take care, man. See you soon.
Have a good day.
And that was Griff. You can jump on the Instagram by going to that place, and then you can follow us there. Now, I hope you like that. That was Griff, all the way from Coventry. And I hope you enjoyed a little chat with him. Hope you saw it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and it wasn't too glitchy, and it all worked out through great with the technical aspect of it. Sound, hopefully it wasn't too pixelated, and all that stuff. But hey, there'll be more of these coming, the isolation series. And mate, I've just got to grips with the technology just before the lockdown lifts, so that's good. But we'll be having more of these because I can do them from home, and hopefully the technical side will get better and better as we go. Now I'll say that. Thanks again to Griff for that. You can follow him on the places that he said. You saw the Instagram for him was at SBFIiwii. So that's him on Instagram. He's on Facebook, and he's got a page and stuff he's going to putting content out at. So I hope you like that. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what went wrong, and hopefully we can correct it for the next couple. So that is it from me, Winter Phonander, comedian. You can follow me on Instagram, all those places and all that. So I'll say is I'll speak to you soon for episode 75 with Aaron Hood, which is tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the evening. If you're up for that and want to tune in. So take care, and I will speak to you soon.